God is great is first in the live stream. How you doing there, Titus? Center Hill Cards, ready for some football. Fro, fo, for, fro. Wouldn't surprise me. My computer burped and I had to restart. That's why I'm a minute or so late. But we're going with 202, so 205 will be our cutoff for our free entries. What do we got? Here we go. Alright, my other computer's waking up finally. Let me see if I can get it to load up here. Get a sip of water real quick. Looks like we're on track here. Let me click on that. Make sure that loads up. Center Hill Cards, God is great. First two in the live stream. Let's see who makes it in by 205. 205. Are you ready for some football? 2020? No. Okay, let me fix this real quick. It's not the 2020, it's the 2010. 2010 class. Let me go in here and fix this real quick, or I will forget to change it and we'll have the wrong title on the video. Do have a second to go here. Don't forget to give me my thummies up for me. Okay, come on, computer. I hate when you have everything ready to go and the computer says, oops, you made a mistake. Try again. Okay, content. Let me get in here and just change this to the class. Football 2010 Hall of Fame class. So bear with me just a second here as we get ready to rock and roll. Alright, it is 205 and early bird entries, so God is great and Center Hill Cards. You're going to be up to bat in just a second here. Let me get in here real quick. I got to update my title. At least I figured out how to do that live. Okay, let me get in here quick and do a quick edit and then we'll be good to go. Do a live edit. Okay, save that. Should update on your screen when you do a refresh, or your computer, if it's smart, it might update automatically. Hopefully that's the case. My computer's updated already. Yep. Alright, we are good to go. So my free advertisement for my new tiers, again, you got till Friday if you want to jump onto my Patreon for a Carefield, Blaster Box, Mega Box, or a combination of all three with a $49.99 a month Monster Box. You can see all the details on my Patreon. Go to my homepage on my YouTube channel and you'll see a link to my Patreon channel. Alright, leave my calendar up there for just a minute. Dang, I'm late. Stupid YouTube again. Well, that's okay. Sorry, Dragon fan. Rolls are gonna be rolls. I gotta tighten the buckets down a little bit. So God is great and Center Hill Cards got in with the early bird entry. So Center Hill Cards got in today. Remember, we still have tomorrow and Friday to get in here. So God is great has got in here. We're going to go for the bonus game here in a second here. Opening day baseball starts tomorrow. Let's see, what time's my Mariners play tomorrow night? I'll be watching the home opener on TV with all the festivities involved in opening day. That's one thing I like, is opening day ceremonies. It is awesome. That's okay there, Dragon fan. You can hang out with us and see how much fun we have today. All right, let me get that set up there. Let's get our two players up to bat here really quick here. I'm going to put this just to hold my paper down because it's curling. Might have to use cardstock for my spreadsheet for the month of April. Then I got to make more columns in there. Because let's see, April, how many, we got 4 full, or let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16. I'm going to need 16 columns to cover all the days. So I might just make a new spreadsheet for each month. Keep track of everything for my regulars. I'll add the new ones that have been jumping in here and get them in our alphabetical list here. Alright, so let's go up. We've got Center Hill Cards up first, and then God is Great is up second. So let's get this out of the way because we got 7 Hall of Famers to go through right after our trivia. So we're going to do the baseball game. We'll do the trivia. Then we'll do our Are You Ready for Some Football 2010 Hall of Fame class. We'll do those 7 Hall of Famers and their information. And then we'll get into these 2 blaster boxes today. We got a Stadium Club and a Topps 2023 Series 1. We'll see what we can pull out of these 2. And then again, it still holds true. 15 thumbs up, we'll open another bonus box. If we get to 20 thumbs up, we'll open up the 2023 Series 1 hobby box that I have. That'll be a fun opening, I think. See if we can pull autograph or relic or an auto relic. That would be cool. Alright, so let's get into Center Hill Cards first for his 2 at-bats. Alright, got a strike. That's 1 out there. Sorry, Center Hill. And the second batter. Got a single for 300. So +3 there, Center Hill. +3 entries for Center Hill. Oh, and I'll give you an update, but we did just now pass because we were at 748, I believe. Let me make sure. So I think it's 748 or 749 entries as of yesterday. As soon as that loads up. But got your 3 entries there, and let's go for God is Great for our second batter here. And we'll see what he gets, and then the batting game will be done for today. Crossover Paranormals in the house. Crossover here. I got Center Hill Cards. Tim, hello again, Crossover. God is Great, Dragon fan. So we got 3. I think we got 3 watchers so far. Let me get here. On the main screen. Oh, it said 7 viewers. We got 7 people watching. 3 thumbs up. Okay. Let's get our second batter for God is Great for his 3 at-bats. 2 at-bats, I mean. What am I saying? Got a single for 3. And a 600 for 6. 3 plus 6 is 9. So +9 for God is Great. Alright. Alright. We'll set the game aside for now. Reload it for tomorrow, Thursday. Opening day of most of the Major League Baseball teams around the country. Hopefully you're warm and ready to support your team. I'm going to work on organizing my Ken Griffey Jr. Binder for my Ken Griffey Jr. Hall of Fame biography. That's going to be a fun, long day for that one. But we'll have fun for sure. We're going to get into our trivia. So again, Chuck. Oh, Chuck's in the house. Hey, CHC, just got home from work. Chuck got home a little bit early today. That's good. Let's see. Chuck, Center Hill, Dragon Fam, Jay's Max. How you doing there, Jay? Our Toronto Blue Jays fan. All right. So I think we got Dragon Fan Tim. I did see crossover up there. I thought I did at the very top. So we are doing well. Yes, 749. So we definitely passed that. We'll see if we can make it. Our next tier will be up to, let's see, we're going to make it here. So we're going to have 15 prizes on the wheel as of today now. Don't know for sure if we'll reach 800 today, but we'll see. You never know what might happen with a lot of people starting to show up. But we do have 15 prizes on the wheel for this. And it's going to be a tiered prize system, just so you know. It's going to be a tiered prize system. Alright? So, without further ado, let me move this out of the way. Get that over there. It's going to be base okay, this is going to be another multiple choice one here. Another multiple choice. You see how this one's laid out on the back here. Okay. Okay, so what I'll do on this one, it's another tough one. Sorry, I ended up having a busy morning this morning and forgot to look at the question, but it's going to be a three-pointer. It's going to be a three-pointer. All right. Here's what we're going to do. It says match the team with its stadium obstacles. Match the stadium with match the team with its stadium obstacles. Okay? I know it sounds a little bit tough, but trust me, it'll make sense when I read everything, okay? So, if you match all three teams with their obstacles, okay? If you match all three teams and get all the obstacles correct, some teams have more than one obstacle, just so you know. And the way I'd like you to do the answers on this one, because it's going to be tough to try and figure out who got the right and wrong answers. You're going to have the teams. Go ahead and do this. I'm going to give you the list of teams, and then I'll give you the list of obstacles. And then what I'll need you to do is go for team 1, list the obstacle or obstacles that apply to that one. Team 2, same thing, obstacle or obstacles for that team. And then team 3, the obstacle or obstacles. So it's going to be team 1 is the Yankees. So if you have a piece of paper, take notes because you're going to need it. Number 1 is the Yankees. Number 2 is the Tigers. And number 3 is the Reds. Okay? So you have your 3 teams. Now, after the 3 teams, you have to match the 4 obstacles that I'm going to list. Okay? You're going to have to mark down the 4 obstacles that you're going to have to list. So again, 1 is Yankees, 2 is Tigers, and 3 is Reds. And then for the obstacles, you're going to have a choice of A, B, C, and D for the teams. So put 1 and then the obstacle or obstacles, put 2 the obstacle or obstacles, and put 3 the obstacle or obstacles. So this is going to be a tougher one, but it'll be 3 free entries if you get it right. Okay? 3 free entries if you get it right. So, without further ado, let me give you the answers. So again, team 1 is the Yankees, team 2 is the Tigers, and team 3 is the Reds. And here are your obstacles. And then I'll start the timer after I read all the obstacles. Okay? And for this one, since we did start a little late, I'll give you a 5-minute timer on this one, because then while we're doing that, I'll read through the baseball birthdays for today, okay? So, your 4 obstacles are A, the terrace, B, the overhang, C, the monuments, or D, the flagpole. Okay? I'll read through the question one more time, and then I'll start the 5-minute timer, okay? 1, or match the team with its stadium obstacle or obstacles. 1 is the Yankees, 2 is the Tigers, 3 is the Reds. Your choices for the obstacles are A is the terrace, B is the overhang, C is the monuments, and D is the flagpole. Okay? So if you get 1 right, you'll get 1 entry. If you get 2 right, you'll get 2 entries. If you get all 3 right for the Yankees, the Tigers, and the Reds, then you can get 3 entries. The one with the most correct answers first will be the winner of the trivia for today. So go ahead and start right now. I'll take that Dragon Fam as your 1, 2, and 3 for your guesses. Let me see. Okay. So again, let me go through the birthdays too while we're waiting for the answers to try and come in. Okay. Dragon Fan Tim was the first one to guess, and he does have, I'll say 2 halves make a 1. Or is it? And check that. Okay, I'll wait and do all that. So let's see, what do we got here? 219. So at 224, we'll have until 224 if you want to Google it and see if you can get better answers. But our baseball birthdays for today are, for Wednesday, March 29th, 2023, is Cy Young, Denny McLain, Tommy Holmes, and Brian Jordan. And trust me, you'll realize the answers when I do it, when I reveal the correct answers, and we'll see how everybody does on this one. It's an interesting, again, match the team with its stadium obstacles. Number 1 is the Yankees, number 2 is the Tigers, number 3 is the Reds. And then the obstacles, there are 4, and again, some may have more than 1 obstacle that applies to their stadium. But the obstacles are A, the terrace, B, the overhang, C, the monuments, and D, the flagpole. So who do we got? We got Dragon Fan gave a guess. We got Chuck Dupree gave a guess. We got Jay's Mix that gave a guess. Let's see. Okay, if you want to give another stab at it, Jay's Mix, you didn't get any right so far. Not in the guesses that you gave me right now. But you can go ahead and toss another one in there if you want, because you didn't get any right in that round. Let me check with Chuck's. Okay, oops. No, you're fine. That's why it's trivia. You still got one more minute. One more minute. As soon as my computer says 2:24, I'm gonna end the trivia and we'll see who got the better of the answers out of the guesses. Okay. What else did Chuck get here? Tigers. Okay, Chuck got the Reds with the terrace is a correct answer. I'm gonna accept this just because there's so many choices here. Dragon Van Tim got a half for the first one. And a half for the second one. So, Dragon Fan Tim, you got 1, and Chuck got 1. You and Chuck are tie. Okay, hold on. This is kind of tricky here. So, Chuck and Dragon Fan are tie for 1. Because Dragon Fan had a half and a half make a 1. 2 halves make a 1. I already did my end, right? Oh, where'd it go? I thought I ended it at 2:24. Why didn't my chat go up there? Alright, so Center Hill, hold on a second. That's Jay's Mix. Let me see Jay's Mix second try there. Jay's Mix got a half. No more guessing, no more guessing. If the calendar does have monuments for Yankees, it's time. It's time for a new calendar. Well, remember, this is as of 2021. So they may have moved some since then. But remember, like I said in the beginning of this trivia year, it's based on 2021 stats. Okay, so let me check just Jay's Mix. Yeah, let's see, for 2, he's got B and D. So Jay's Mix has B and D, which is totally correct. So Jay's Mix now has a 1.5, and then A and C. A. Yeah, Jay's Mix got it on his second round. Alright, so seriously, the monuments have been in the outfield for decades. Oh, no. Yeah, the Yankees do have, let's see, the Yankees are number 1. They've got C and D, the monuments and the flagpole. So that's why I gave you half credit for the monuments. Okay, but Jay's Mix got the best guess out of the 2 that were tied earlier. So Jay's Mix with his, hold on, I gotta go back up real quick here. Jay's Mix with his 1, B and D is a half a point. His 2 is, the answer's B and D. You get that totally correct, so that's point, so 1.5. And then his 3, A and C, Crosley Field, at a terrace or grass inclined. I'll read the complete answer in just a minute here. Was a 3A, and he got that. So that gives him 2. So Jay's Mix is the winner with 2 free entries. Congratulations there, Jay's Mix. Is this the first time you've been in with us this month? Jay Pylon. Yeah, I guess so. Jay's Mix. And that gives him a 2 for Jay's Mix. Alright, let me read you the whole question, then we'll get into our Are You Ready for Some Fun? Tomorrow will be oh my word. Tomorrow's going to be another hard one. Boy, these trivias are getting harder as the year goes along. Alright, so for the answers for the complete trivia, if you would have got it all right for 3 free entries, would have been, the answer for number 1 was C and D. C and D, a flagpole and 3 monuments dedicated to Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and Miller Huggins, stood near the 463-foot mark in right center field from 1923 through 1977. Players had to go around or between them to pursue a ball. Okay? Question, or team number 2, which was the Tigers, was B and D. In 1936, a second deck added over the right field pavilion and bleachers in Tiger Stadium extended over the fence by 10 feet. Fly balls that might have been caught now landed in the upper deck overhang. Also, a 125-foot flagpole stood at the 440-foot mark in left center until the stadium closed in 1999. And then team number 3, the Cincinnati Reds, Crosley Field had a terrace or grass incline, signaling outfielders that the fence was near, until the team moved to Riverfront Stadium in 1970. Okay? Hello, Donald and Ryan, Alex, Ryan in the house. Chuck Dupree, boom, 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 boom. We're up to 8 thumbs up. So that was our trivia fun for today. Now we'll put this aside till the end of the stream, and we are going to go into Are You Ready for Some Football? Are you ready for some football? I'm going to get these ready for later on, for when we finish up our football Hall of Fame content. Then we'll open up some baseball cards. Okay? Let me get this set up here. Actually, here, I'm going to put these right like that for now. Or should I make it more visible and just go just like that? Yeah, why don't we do that? Looks prettier that way, I think. I don't know, I could be wrong too. Alright? But that's what we'll go with for now. Are you ready for some football? Alright, we're going to have some fun now. We're going to do the 2010 Pro Football Hall of Fame class. Consists of 7 baseball players, which start out with Russ Grimm. Then we go on to Ricky Jackson. Then we go on to Dick LeBeau. Then we go on to Floyd Little, John Randall, Jerry Rice, and we'll end with Emmitt Smith. So, for now, we're going to start out with Russ Grimm. These are the class of 2010. Oh man, what are you doing? I don't need you here on this type of day, that's for sure. Alright, so let me refresh the chat real quick before we get in here. Big Ray, okay, cool. Got one from each, right? I'm good with that. I got one from each. Right. I'm good with that. Thanks, Chuck. Yeah, yeah, you did pretty good, Chuck. You and let's see, you and can't remember who you were tied with. That was a tough one though. I told you, some of them had to have multiple, and you guys did the double guesses for each one, which was fine. I just gave you the ones you got right, and kind of tallied everything up from there. Out of the technically it would have been 5 choices. 2 teams had 2, and the last team had 1 obstacle, technically. So, boom, 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 boom. All right. So, Russ Grimm looks like he was an offensive lineman and a guard. He was in 4 Pro Bowls, 11 seasons in the NFL, and 4 straight All-Pro selections. And he's quoted as saying, "I had the desire. That's all I wanted to be, a football player. A lot of guys go to college for a degree. I went to college to play football. I went to college because I had to go to college to get to the pros. To me, football is what I do best. I'm not the type of guy to sit behind a desk." So that's why he played football. He wanted to play. He had to go to college to play football, and he did. A standout offensive lineman who also served as the reserve punter at the University of Pittsburgh, Russ Grimm easily made the transition from college to the pros. The Washington Redskins selected him in the 3rd round, 69th player overall of the 1981 Football League draft. Originally pegged to play center, the position at which he excelled at Pitt, Grimm was moved to the left guard, where he earned a starting role as a rookie. Yeah, I know. Too many guesses for multiple guesses. Or too many choices for multiple guesses. Oh, come on. The computer's being goofy. Yeah, oh, there you go. Alright, had to get that refreshed so I can keep an eye on the chat between Hall of Fame players here. The 6'3", 273-pound Grimm became a steady force on the Redskins' vaunted offensive line of the 1980s that earned the nickname the Hogs. By his 2nd season in the NFL, Grimm gained much notice from around the league, teaming with tackle Joey Jacoby. The pair formed what was perhaps the most punishing side of an offensive line in football at the time. With Grimm utilizing his speed and strength, the Redskins rode the success of a dominating running attack all the way to a victory in Super Bowl 17. In that game, Hall of Fame fullback John Riggins gained a then record 166 yards. Washington had averaged an astonishing 198 yards during that season's playoffs. It was in his 3rd pro year, in 1983, that Grimm began reaping the rewards of his efforts. He was selected to the 1st round of 4 straight Pro Bowls. That season also marked the first of his 4 consecutive years, 1983 to 86, that earned him All-Pro recognition. Grimm was also named All-NFC in each of those seasons. In 1987, Grimm was moved to center in training camp and started 5 games at the position before he suffered a torn ligament in his left knee that sidelined him until the season finale. The following year, Grimm again suffered cartilage damage to his left knee, which forced him to miss 11 games. Although he remained a guiding force on the Redskins' front line, he continued to battle various injuries through the remainder of his career. Grimm appeared in 5 NFC Championship games during his 11-year, 140-game career. He also helped the Redskins to 4 Super Bowl appearances, including wins in Super Bowls 17, 22, and 26. And it was after the Redskins' win over the Buffalo Bills in Super Bowl 26 that Grimm announced his retirement. One of the most feared guards of his era, Grimm was elected to the NFL's All-Decade Team of the 1980s. So there you have it, our first Hall of Famer of the class of 2010, Russ Grimm. Next up to bat, we've got Ricky Jackson. Ricky Jackson. Chuck says, Grimm was a beast. Okay. All right. Get back here. Ricky Jackson is our second one. 4 All-Pro selections, 128 sacks. He looks like he's a linebacker. 8 interceptions, 6 Pro Bowls, and 15 seasons. He's quoted as saying, "Football is the reason for everything I've ever been able to have. That's why it's so important to me. It's everything for me." One of the key players that fueled the New Orleans Saints' transition from perennial losers into contenders in the late 1980s was linebacker Ricky Jackson. The club drafted Jackson out of Pittsburgh in the second round of the 1981 NFL Draft. Oh, there you go. I'm glad there's some football fans in here that like to listen to these biographies as I read them. In 1983, he established himself as an elite rusher in the NFL when he recorded 12 sacks. That year marked the first of 6 double-digit sack totals in his career. It also earned Jackson a trip to the Pro Bowl for the first time. In all, he was named to the Pro Bowl 6 times, including his final year in New Orleans in 1993. He was named First Team All-Pro in 1986, 87, 92, and 93. As Jackson raised his play to a new level, the team also began enjoying a new string of success. The Saints registered its first winning season and the first playoff appearance in franchise history after they finished 12-3 in 1987. Leading the way was Jackson, who recorded 9.5 sacks, 74 tackles, and 3 forces fumbles, and 2 interceptions. More winning followed when the Saints captured their first ever division title in 1991. Jackson helped the cause with 11.5 sacks, 59 tackles, 3 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries, and 3 passes defensed. New Orleans never finished below 500 during Jackson's final 7 years with the team. After 13 seasons with the Saints, Jackson finished his NFL career with 2 final seasons with the San Francisco 49ers, who converted him to defensive end and turned him into a pass rush specialist. In the first year in the Bay Area, Jackson enjoyed a championship run with his new team, capped by a victory over the San Diego Chargers in Super Bowl 29. He started at right defensive end for the 49ers in that game and chipped in with 2 tackles. Jackson retired after the 1995 season with 128 career sacks. That does not include his rookie totals, since the sacks did not become an official statistic until 1982. He also intercepted 8 passes during his 227-game NFL career. So there you have it. Ricky Jackson, our second of our 7 Hall of Famers. Dick LeBeau was the next one. Dick LeBeau. Alright, looks like he was a, let's see, I'm guessing a DB, a defensive back. I could be wrong. Again, you guys know football more than me. Probably. He got his great consecutive Pro Bowls, 3. He had 62 interceptions, 762 return yards, and 14 seasons in the NFL. He's quoted as saying, "Let me stress that I've never intentionally made a dirty play in my life." Notice he said intentionally. He might have done something by accident. "Because this is the way I like to live. But if you come near me and you're not in the pattern and I have a chance to hit you, I'm gonna hit you." Dick LeBeau, a member of the Ohio State's 1957 championship team, was selected in the 5th round of the 1959 NFL draft by the Cleveland Browns. He never made the Browns roster after the team cut him during his rookie training camp. Yes, defensive back. You were right, good sir. Hey, I got one right that I wasn't too familiar with. That doesn't happen too often, Chuck. All right. He then signed with the Detroit Lions and eventually earned a place in the team's starting lineup. In the final 6 games of his rookie campaign, he didn't miss another game until late in his second to last season in 1971. In 1960, LeBeau began to make his mark and gave the Lions assurance that they made a good investment by signing the cornerback after he was let go by Cleveland. LeBeau, also noted as a proficient player against the run, picked off 4 passes that year to start a string of 12 seasons with 3 or more interceptions. In 1963, he intercepted 5 passes, which he returned for a career-high 158 yards that included a 70-yard touchdown interception return against the Los Angeles Rams. It was one of 3 interceptions he returned for touchdowns in his career. The following year, he again intercepted 5 passes and for the first time received national recognition. He was voted to the first of 3 consecutive Pro Bowls. He also earned all NFL second team accolades, an honor bestowed upon him again in 1965, 66, and 1970. The finest season came in 1970 when he intercepted a NFC-leading 9 passes for 96 return yards, despite playing in a secondary that at one time or another featured Hall of Famers Dick Night Train Lane, Yale Larry, and later Lem Barney. He led or shared the team in interceptions 4 times. In all, LeBeau recorded 62 picks, which he returned for 762 yards and 3 touchdowns in his 185-game career that spanned 14 seasons with the Lions. His interception total ranked 3rd all-time in NFL history at the time of his retirement following the 1972 season. LeBeau entered coaching following his playing career and at a time of his enshrinement served as the Pittsburgh Steelers defensive coordinator. He continued coaching through the 2017 season, retiring at the age of 80 after 35 seasons as coach in the NFL. So there you have it, our 3rd of 7 Hall of Famers, Dick LeBeau. Right, next up we got is Floyd Little. Floyd Little, crossover paranormal. How you doing? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let me do another refresh here after each one so I know I've caught up to chats. So it looks like he was a halfback, a fullback, and a running back during his career. He was in 5 All-Star games, 54 career touchdowns, 215 receptions, and 6,323 rushing yards for 9 seasons in professional football. And he's quoted as saying, "I can't explain my moves. I don't think any good runner can. I can't copy anyone. I don't know what I'm doing until I do it. Then I can never repeat it. It's some kind of instinct. I look at me on the film and say, geez, that guy made a hell of a move. What was that? All right. Floyd Little, a three-time All-American running back at Syracuse, was the Denver Broncos' first-round draft pick, sixth player selected overall in the 1967 AFL-NFL draft. Making him so appealing to the Broncos was the versatility he demonstrated at the collegiate level during his years with the Orangemen. Little's multidimensional talents quickly translated into success at the pro level. At first, Denver utilized little more as a reserve man. As a rookie, he led the American Football League in punt returns with 16.9 average on 16 returns. He scored the only touchdown on a punt return that season in the NFL, courtesy of his 72-yard return against the New York Jets. Little also returned a career-high 35 kickoffs for 940 yards. His combined rushing and receiving yardage total that first season was just shy of 400 yards. As he refined his running style at the pro level, the Broncos continued to give him more carries each season. By his third year, he averaged league high and career best 5 yards per carry. In 1971, he became the first 1,000-yard rusher in Denver Broncos history. He won the NFL rushing title that year as he finished with 1,133 yards on 284 carries and scored 6 touchdowns. Not only did his rushing load increase, but his ability as a receiver out of the backfield was an integral part of the Broncos' offense. He caught more than 25 passes in each of his final 5 seasons. Little also had a knack for finding the end zone, something he did often, especially during a 3-year stretch from 1971 to 1973, when he scored a combined 32 touchdowns via rushing and receiving. Little was named to 2 AFL All-Star games and 3 AFC-NFC Pro Bowls. He was also named All-AFL NFL twice and All-AFC first or second team 4 straight years. In all, Little amassed more than 12,000 all-purpose yards and scored 54 touchdowns during his career that spanned from 1967 to 1975. He gained 6,323 yards on 1,641 career carries and scored 43 touchdowns. He added 215 receptions for his 2,418 yards and 9 touchdowns. Little totaled 893 yards on and 81 career punt returns and a pair of scores, and returned 104 kickoffs for 2,523 yards in his 9-season career. So there you have it, Floyd Little, our 4th of 7 Hall of Famers for 2010. Next we have up is John Randall. John Randall. Hey Ken, God is great. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Okay, so John Randall looks like he's a defensive lineman and a defensive tackle, a DL and a DT. John Randall, class of 2010, 10 plus sack seasons, 8. 6 All-Pro selections, 137.5 career sacks, 7 Pro Bowls, and 14 seasons in the NFL. It's like being a kid, having fun and being animated. If I didn't do any of this, I would be too mechanical, too upright. I want to be loose. I am my best when I am rolling and throwing. I am different, but I am consistent. John Randall, a little All-American from Texas at A&I, signed a contract as an undrafted free agent with the Minnesota Vikings in 1990. He played all 16 games as a rookie before he earned a starting role at defensive tackle in his second season. Injuries forced him out of the starting lineup of the 1991 and 1992 seasons before embarking on an impressive streak of 176 consecutive games played and 133 straight starts with the Vikings. After joining the Seattle Seahawks as a free agent in 2001, he ran the string to 183 games and 140 starts before a knee injury forced him out of a game. Randall showed signs of becoming one of the NFL's most dominant pass rushers during his second NFL season when he recorded 19.5 sacks. The following year, he added 11.5 sacks, which marked the first of 8 straight seasons with double-digit sack totals. In 1993, Randall registered 12.5 sacks, amassed 59 tackles, and forced 3 fumbles to earn All-Pro honors and Pro Bowl invitation for the first time. It began a string of 6 straight All-Pro and Pro Bowl seasons for Randall. He improved his sack total again in 1994 with an NFC high 13.5 sacks. Randall recorded perhaps his finest season in 1997 when he led the NFL with 15.5 sacks and also had a career-high 71 tackles. His best performance came against the Green Bay Packers on September 22, 1996, when he had a career-high 13.5 sacks and forced 2 fumbles as the Vikings raced out to a 4-0 start on the season after defeating the Packers 30-21. Randall was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance and then earned NFC Defensive Player of the Month. In all, Randall amassed 137.5 sacks during his 14-season career. He led the Vikings in sacks 9 times and the Seahawks twice. 35 times he recorded multi-sack games, including 8 games with 3 or more sacks. Randall was elected to 7 Pro Bowls, 1994 through 99 and 2002, and named to the NFL's All-Decade Team of the 1990s. There you have it, John Randall, our 5th of 7 Hall of Famers. Next we have is Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice, who was a wide receiver, class of 2010. He had 14 1,000-yard seasons, 22,895 receiving yards, 1,549 receptions, 20 seasons in the NFL, and 208 touchdowns. And he's quoted as saying, "I don't think I am such a natural. I think what I'm doing is very hard work. I work hard to keep in shape. I work hard on the practice field. I work hard in a game. Cornerbacks are the best athletes on the team. They wouldn't be out there if they weren't. Those are the guys I have to beat. It isn't easy." The San Francisco 49ers used their first-round draft pick in 1985 on wide receiver Jerry Rice from the little-known Mississippi Valley State. It did not take long for that decision to pay huge dividends. Rice gave a glimpse of what was to come when he averaged 18.9 yards per catch on 49 receptions for 927 yards and 3 touchdowns as a rookie. He also rushed 6 times and scored 1 touchdown on the ground. In 1986, Rice recorded a season that began perhaps the finest stretch by any receiver in NFL history. That year, he caught 86 passes for a league-leading 1,570 yards. He also led the NFL in touchdown catches with 15. It marked the first of 11 straight 1,000-yard seasons for Rice, who was also recorded double-digit receiving touchdown totals in the 9 of the next 10 seasons. The following year, Rice set the NFL record for touchdown receptions in a season with 22. His first 4 seasons with 100 catches came in 1990, when he had an even 100 receptions to lead the NFL in that category. It marked the first of 2 receiving titles for Rice. He led the NFL in receiving yards 6 times, including an NFL record 1,848 yards in 1995. Rice also led the NFL in touchdown receptions 6 times. No wide receiver in NFL history played more than Rice's 20 seasons. By the time he retired after finishing his career with Oakland and Seattle, he was the most prolific wide receiver in NFL history with staggering career totals. He owns virtually every significant receiving mark. Some of the more notable career records include 1,549 receptions, receiving yards 22,895 yards, most 1,000-yard receiving seasons 14, total touchdowns 208, and combined net yards 23,546. Rice had a hold on multiple NFL playoff and Super Bowl records. He played in 8 conference championships and 4 Super Bowls. He earned 3 Super Bowl rings with the 49ers and was named the most valuable player of San Francisco's Super Bowl 23 win over the Cincinnati Bengals. Rice, who was named first-team All-Pro 11 consecutive seasons and voted 13 Pro Bowls, and is also a member of the NFL's All-Decade Team of the 1980s, 90s, and the NFL's 75th Anniversary Team. So there you have it, Jerry Rice, our 6th of 7 Hall of Famers. Jerry Rice, the greatest all-around football player ever. The true GOAT, says Chuck. Chuck, I just sent the email. Okay. Boom. Alright, and our last one for the class of 2010, Emmitt Smith. I'm sure everybody knows Emmitt Smith also. I even heard of Emmitt Smith. Of course, the closer we get to the newer players, I'll recognize more and more of the names. I was still... No, I had already retired from the Navy. I retired from the Navy in 1998. So, starting in the 2000s, I'm starting to recognize more and more of the games. I'm not a real big football fan, but my dad always liked football, so I'd always watch football with him when I was growing up. But I did like baseball better. That's why I ended up a big baseball fan. So, Emmitt Smith looks like he's a halfback, a fullback, and a running back also. Emmitt Smith, class of 2010, 515 receptions, 164 rushing touchdowns, 18,355 rushing yards, 15 seasons in the NFL, and 11 straight 1,000-yard rushing seasons. That's quite an accomplishment. It never ends. He's quoted as saying, it never ends. If you play the game to win 1 Super Bowl or 2 Super Bowls and then be satisfied, you are playing for the wrong reason. No matter how much you win, you want to win more. And of course, he was a cowboy. CHC, are you here? Center Hill Cards. I don't know if he took off or not there, Chuck. We got 9 thumbs up. So we get at least the double digits by the time I finish this last one here. Guess we'll just probably be doing 2 blaster boxes today. So the Dallas Cowboys were rebuilding when they selected Florida running back Emmitt Smith in the first round of the 1990 draft. After a holdout during all of the training camp and preseason, his rookie season, Smith reported to the Cowboys in time for the start of regular season. He wasted no time proving he was going to be a huge part of the team's future. Smith rushed for 937 yards and scored 11 touchdowns to earn Offensive Rookie of the Year honors and the first of 8 career Pro Bowl nods. He followed that season by rushing for a league-leading 1,563 yards. Smith won 4 rushing crowns during a 5-year span as he added titles in 1992, 93, and 95. He also led the NFL in rushing touchdowns 3 times and contributed 277 pass receptions during the same 5-season period. His best year came in 1995 when he recorded career highs for rushing 1,773, rushing touchdowns 25, and receptions 62. Not surprisingly, Smith's impact on the team helped nurture the Cowboys back to the top of the NFL. The Cowboys, with their star runner leading the way, won 3 Super Bowls over 4 seasons from 1992 to 1995. Smith was named first-team All-Pro in each year during that 4-year period. In 1993, he was named the NFL's MVP and followed that by earning the Most Valuable Player honors in the Cowboys' 30-13 win over the Buffalo Bills in Super Bowl 28. After narrowly missing the 1,000-yard mark as a rookie, Smith embarked on a record run of 11 straight seasons with 1,000 rushing yards. His streak came to an end in Smith's final season in Dallas in 2002 when he missed the 1,000-yard mark by a mere 25 yards. However, that season was highlighted by one particular game against the Seattle Seahawks on October 27, 2002. In that contest, Smith supplanted Walter Payton as the NFL's all-time rushing leader. Smith, who was named to the NFL's All-Decade team of the 1990s, finished his 226-game career by playing 2 final seasons with the Arizona Cardinals. He retired with a career total of 18,355 yards and an NFL record of 164 rushing touchdowns. He also added 515 receptions for 3,224 yards and 11 touchdowns. I almost said 111 touchdowns. That would have been a big deal there. All right, so there we have it. Emmitt Smith, our 7th of 7 Hall of Famers for 2010. So that was pretty awesome for them. So let me go down here real quick. And it looks like next week we are going to have the same amount of players. We're going to have another 7. What happened there? Hold on a second. Okay, my computer was being goofy on me here. There we go. So next week we're going to have 7 more Hall of Famers for the class of 2011. We're going to have Richard Dent, Marshall Falk, Chris Hamburger, Les Richard, Ed Sabol, Deion Sanders, and Shannon Sharp. Those will be our Hall of Famers for next week. Give you a little bit of a sneak peek. Chuck, the Green Sports Guy, answered it, Alex. All right. Get a sip of water real quick, and we'll get into our next. Our next to final stage here. We're at 9 thumbs up, 1 away from double digits. 1 away from double digits. Let me check something real quick here. What am I doing? There we go. All right, so I'll let you guys help me out here. It looks like we've got 6 viewers at least still hanging out. Which blaster box would you like me to open first? Any preferences here? Richard Dent used to be a customer of mine at a gas station where I worked. Oh, that's pretty cool. And he and his wife were some of the nicest people you'd ever meet. And that is cool, Chuck. That is cool. We want to save the Stadium Club for last, or save the Topps 2023 Series 1 for last? Which one do we want to do first, and which one do we want to do last? I'd like to get a couple of votes. It says we got 6 viewers at least here. Any volunteers on which one you want me to open first? Or just say dealer's choice and I'll choose. Stadium Club last. Alright, thanks Chuck. You're the first one to chime in, so we will do that. Stadium Club last. Let's go into the blaster box with Julio on the cover. Can't wait to see Julio this season. I hope he has a banner season for sure. That'll really, I've been slowly increasing my collection of Julios. That's for sure. Just trying to score here, everything. There you go. I think I got that scored now. Well, Chuck already got the first choice. He said let's do this one first. No problem, Alex. Anything for a brother. Thank you, Jeff. Doesn't matter. We're going to open both of them, so it doesn't really matter to me which one we do first, which one we do second, or how we open them, or how we close them. But we still got a chance. 6 more thumbs up. We'll open another box after these 2. And if we make it to 20, we'll open up that Series 1 hobby box I got. Okay? And we are going to do a fun Hall of Fame Friday with Tom Glavine. You can probably see Glavine sitting here with a whole bunch of cards behind him. Got a whole bunch of Tom Glavine cards to look at here. Including his 4 rookie cards that he has. I've got each of his, 1 each. Well, now I've got more than that, but I've got 1 each that I'm going to share here. So it says right here on the top, it says Da, 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 da. Exclusive to this and all value boxes, guaranteed to include one of 50 different team logo patch cards, featuring some of the best MLB players from all 30 teams. Look for rare and limited parallels logo patch cards to chase, including blue limited, a black numbered to 299, a gold numbered to 75, a red sequentially numbered to 10, and a platinum sequentially numbered 1 of 1, the only one in the world. And then select player cards also feature a special autograph version numbered to 10 or less. For more product information, go to the website and they'll tell you even more. Now if I grab the top of this, the way they got this set up here, there we go, empty box. This will be used for a repack box for a product near you from somebody, yours truly's Patreon channel. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1 bonus pack. I think is the way they do it, right? Tell you what, I'm going to do I do this on occasion, especially on this series 1. Let's see which one has the patch in it. That one's an ounce. This one's an ounce. I think it's usually the last pack. This one's an ounce. That one's 1.2. This one's basically an ounce. Oh no, try to run away from me. I think that one's the ounce. Yep, that one's the ounce. This one's the ounce. Okay, this is the one that has the pack in it. You can almost feel it's heavier. So we'll go boom, 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 boom. And I think it's probably, from what I think it was like right in the middle is where I think it was. So let's see what we can find in here. Again, if you find the SSPs, they'll have the code on here and it'll actually say SSP. So it's easy to spot if you have, I haven't pulled one yet, so don't know exactly what they look like. It's actually made of wood. That's pretty cool, Chuck. I wouldn't mind finding one of those. And it was a heavy lumber insert of Goldschmidt in the mail. That's cool. Alex Verdugo, Tyler O'Neill, Vaughn Grissom, Jorge Mateo. We got American League Angels. We got Wright, Urias, and Darvish. Fiasco Hernandez, Ronnie Garcia. We got the 30-30 Club, Bobby Abreu. We got a Mookie Betts, Stars of the MLB insert. Okay, put those there for now. Then we've got Garrett Cole with the Yankees, Albert Almora with the Reds, Ethan Small with the Brewers, and Christian Pache with the Athletics. Oh, I know what I forgot to do, didn't I? You guys didn't remind me, but that's okay. Here, I'll put these like this for now. We'll put any hits there. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see the cards a little bit better. There we go. Zoom it up a little bit. Okay. Pack number 2. I like that Julio on the cover of every pack. Alec Bohm with the Phillies. Bohm. Probably Bohm's. Vinny Pasquantino. rookie Gold Cup card for the Kansas City Royals. Jonathan Daza with the Colorado Rockies. Eric Fed with the Nationals. Nick Pavetti. Rafael Devers with the Red Sox. Joe Barlow with the Rangers. Cleveland Guardians team card. Got a upside down card. Oh, wow, look at that one. That's a silver. Leover Paquero. It's got a little star on the bottom down at shortstop. It's not a short print that I can see, and it's not numbered. Got a backwards stars of the MLB, Pete Alonso. So we got a Mookie Betts and a Pete Alonso so far with the stars of the MLB. Luis Garcia with the Nationals. Then we got Randall Grichuk with the Rockies. Travis Swaggerty with the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we got Vladimir Guerrero with the Toronto Blue Jays. Shout out to Jays Mix. Pache was so promising coming in. I hope he turns it around this year. Anyone know if he'll be down in the minors or still in the majors? Ooh, Pache. Well, I don't know. I haven't been following that as much. It's been hard enough trying to keep track of your own team sometimes. I haven't heard anything on Pache. I hope he's still in the majors. Jose Altuve, Space City, throwback uniforms. Eli Morgan with the Guardians. Gavin Lux with the Dodgers. Dominic Leone with the Giants. Matt Duffy with the Angels. St. Louis Cardinals team card. And we've got Pete Alonso, Goldschmidt, and Lindor. And we got Unmatched Energy in Cleveland. Tough as nails. Oh, we got a 88 throwback. Fernando Tatis Jr. 35th anniversary of 1988. Boom. Actually put that one there and put this throwback right there. How's that sound? The shinier kind. The Freddie Freeman with the stars of the MLB. Then we got a Joey Votto with the Cincinnati Reds. And a Brad Miller with the Rangers. A Lou Bob with the White Sox. Shout out to Chuck. And Kevin Kiermaier with Tampa Bay. Alright. The middle pack. The fourth pack. A's prospects are to get him sent down. A's prospects. Alright, so Owen Miller with the Guardians. Santiago Espinal with the Blue Jays. Shout out to Jays Mix. Tyler Stevenson with the Reds. Fate Family and Sports. Martin Perez with the Rangers. Caleb Killian, rookie card for the Cubs. Los Angeles Dodgers team card. Washington Nationals team card. Got Verlander, Valdez, and Manoah. American League wins leaders. Boom, I like these cards. I like these ace cards. Shane McClanahan with the Tampa Bay Rays. Shane McClanahan. Then we got Bryce Harper with the stars of the MLB. Then we've got Pavin Smith with the Arizona Diamondbacks. We got Jake Cronenworth with the San Diego Padres, still standing at 9 thumbs up there. Brian Severin with the Colorado Rockies rookie card. And Shohei Ohtani. Hopefully he is hot this year. Keeps his game on. Christian Pache was the first auto I pulled on my channel, I think back in the fall of 2021. That's cool, Center Hill. Always nice when you can remember different pulls you've had through the years and stuff. Alright, pack number 5. Let's see what we get to put in that patch pack. Coming at the end there. Alright, we've got Seiya Suzuki with the Cubs. Steven Matz with the Cardinals. Nick Pratto, rookie card for Kansas City Royals. Shout out to Lockin99. William Contreras with the Braves. We've got Brandon Crawford with the Giants. We've got Judge walks it off in 10. Judgment Day. I like that one. That's an awesome card. Judgment Day. The Phillies traded for him because Hoskins is out for the year. Oh. Luis Arias with the Minnesota Twins. Got Josh Donaldson with the Yankees. We got You Pick the Game. The Home Run Challenge cards. That's what they look like this year. For Byron Buxton. I don't think I've got a Byron Buxton Home Run Challenge card yet. Put that down here. Wander Franco, shortstop for the Tampa Bay Rays. Then we've got Aaron Nola with the Phillies. Corey Lee, rookie card for the Astros. Max Fried for the Braves. And Carlos Rodon for the Giants. Alright, pack number 6. It literally just popped up on ESPN. That's interesting. Must have just took place, huh? So we got Jonathan Aranda, rookie card for the Rays. Josh Rojas, Jay's mix on that one. Josh Rojas with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Shout out to Kevin's Models and More. Yu Darvish with San Diego Padres. An interesting uni there for Kevin's Models and More. Mark Appel with the Philadelphia Phillies rookie card. Shout out to Dearman. I haven't seen Dearman in a while. I wonder if he finally gave up on the card community. Or does he still show up in Ethan's? Max Stassi with the Angels. Is Ethan not done as many live streams now that he's got his card shop opened up? Trevor Story with the Boston Red Sox. They're always listening to us, Chuck. Or just a coincidence. Jimmy Herget with the Angels. Diamond Princess. We've got New York Mets National League team card. Boom, we got an 88 throwback. Paul Goldschmidt with the Cardinals. Okay. Then we got a Shohei Ohtani for the Stars of the MLB. Then we've got Escoel Duran with the Texas Rangers rookie card. Got Ryan Mountcastle with the Baltimore Orioles. We've got Mike Yastrzemski with the San Francisco Giants. And Steele Walker with the San Francisco Giants rookie card. Back-to-back Giants. Dearman is always trying to sell cards in Ethan's Facebook and Discord, I have seen. Doesn't surprise me. Gives him an avenue to where he can do something. Well, let's see what we get for the patch card. I'm afraid to say any more. Yeah, Dearman might show up in the stream here because we've said his name. I think maybe Dearman's a spy. Just teasing. Alright, so I'm going to do this a little bit different. We'll start with some of the hits and we'll get the last hit on the bottom. But Jose Ramirez with the stars of the MLB to start it off. I guess you get 1 stars of the MLB in every pack. Alright, we got Shea Langoliers rookie card for the Athletic. Shout out to Gourmet Breaks rookie card. Cedric Mullins with the Orioles. Alex Wood with the San Francisco Giants. We got Jonah Bride rookie card for the A's. Shout out to Gourmet Breaks again. Bryson Story with the Phillies. Future Stars for Dearman. Starling Marte with the Mets. Nolan Gorman with the Cardinals. Gleyber Torres with the Yankees. And we got an Oscar Gonzalez with the Cardinals, with the Guardians rookie card. Then we've got Mark Canha with the New York Mets. Then we've got Kyle Hendricks with Chicago Cubs. I think we got 2 more cards before our patch card here. Ozzie Albies with the Atlanta Braves. And wouldn't you know it, we got Jesse Winker here covering up the patch card. Jesse Winker. I think that's my first Seattle Mariners. Just before our hit. So let's see here. What do we got there, Jesse? I think it's a City Connect. Thanks there, Jesse, for that reveal. Riley Green with the Detroit Tigers rookie card. It's a patch relic card for Riley Green. It's a team logo patch. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm not collecting this set off the top. But that's a cool card. Nice looking card. If you're a Detroit Tiger fan, somebody will like that, that's for sure. So I guess our biggest hit was maybe the Ace of Spades. We had the Leover Peguero rookie card for the Pittsburgh Pirates. That's pretty cool. We had a home run challenge card for the Minnesota Twins, Byron Buxton. We had 2 1988 throwbacks, the Paul Goldschmidt and the Fernando Tatis Jr. Nice CHC. There we go. And welcome to the 30-30 Club, Bobby Abreu with the Philadelphia Phillies. Then we got the stars of the MLB. We got the Jose Ramirez, Shohei Ohtani, Wander Franco, Bryce Harper, Freddie Freeman, Pete Alonso, and Mookie Betts. And our Detroit Tigers, Riley Green rookie card. So it's a rookie card patch. Pretty cool. And then the base cards. I don't think I looked at any of the backs, so let's just do that real quick. But I don't think we got any super short prints. like I turned most of the cards the right way, which is hard to do sometimes. Let's see if we might have missed an SSP. I think the logos on the front are gold too, to kind of give you some hints, if I remember from what some people have told me. I've never pulled one yet. It used to be you could pull a super short print sometimes, but they're making them harder and harder to find, I think. So I don't believe we had any no super short prints. I would have probably noticed instead of the silver here, it's gold. Instead of the silver, it's a golden color, I think, from what I've heard. So, and the Topps logo is silver, or gold colored. All right, so let me set this aside. Over here, I'll sort these in my Series 1 sort bin. Alright, now on to the blaster box. Still 9 summies up. So it looks like, unless we get 6 thumbs up in this next box, we will probably be ending the stream. Hey Chuck, does Faith Family and Sports, I know that they moved into their new home and stuff, but do they have like a set schedule that they do their lives, or they just try to do them when they can? I haven't been in one of their live streams in a while. I don't know if it's just I'm not catching the news flashes, the notification that they're going live and stuff. Do they go live like at a certain time? I mean, I comment to some of their videos when I watch them and stuff, but just kind of curious on that end. I don't know for sure when they go live. They don't have nothing posted on their About Me tab or anything, so. Ooh, that's a nice master photo to get. Mike Trout. A Mike Trout master photo. So that'll go into my master photo collection that I've got going on. And now we've got, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 packs plus a bonus pack. Normally Saturday night they go live. Sometimes during the week they'll go live for cooking. Okay. So Saturday evenings. Okay. I'll have to try and catch them one of these times. Try and see if Saturday evening I have time when me and my wife are watching a movie or something, and see if they're doing a live stream and try and jump in on their live. Tell Aaron I've been trying to catch them. I don't mean to not support the channel, but I just haven't got the notifications that they're going live and stuff. But I get lots of notifications. So, all right. We got 8 packs. Then we'll get ready to wrap things up for today. We still got Thursday and Friday to go. I haven't decided what we're going to do tomorrow yet. Might do something fun, but in either event, we will have some cards to open up. That's for sure. So, other than that, let's go into the Stadium Club and see what we can find. All right. 8 packs times 5 is 40 cards. Let's see if we can get some sweetness out of one of these Stadium Club boxes here. So what do we got here? We got Connor Seabold, rookie card for the Boston Red Sox. Ooh, excuse me. Edward Cabrera, rookie card for the Miami Marlins. And we've got Ichiro 2025. He's got 2 more years. Oh, we're trying to, me and my pastor are trying to plan a trip to Cooperstown. Don't know if it's going to happen this year or next year, but that's what we're shooting for. So So we've got a Josh Donaldson with the New York Yankees black. Josh Donaldson black. Okay. Then we got a C.J. Abrams with San Diego Padres rookie card. Shout out to Kevin's Models and More for that one. Pack number 2. 225 unique wanders now. Oh, there we go. Well, I'm working on my Ken Griffey Jr. set, and I'm going to see how many unique, different Ken Griffey Jr. cards I have when I do my, and it's going to be like the early part of May for one of my Hall of Fame Fridays, I believe. Here, if you want to keep note of a date, let me give you the date off my calendar. May 12th is when I'm planning on doing my Ken Griffey Jr. collection with his Hall of Fame biography. So that's going to be a big Friday, that's for sure. Might have to do the binders. Notice I'm saying binders and more than one stream. Or it's going to be a real super long, extended, super long stream for Ken Griffey Jr. for me. Austin Meadows with the Detroit Tigers. Then we've got Greg Deichmann with the Chicago Cubs rookie card. Oh, we got a Greg Maddux with the Atlanta Braves. Oh, boom, a Destiny insert card. Ronald Acuna Jr. red variation. Boom. That's pretty cool. I don't think I have one of those yet. And then a Shane Bieber with the Cleveland Guardians. Oh, the College Football Hall of Fame is in Atlanta. I never knew that. I never knew that. Okay. So in pack number 3 here, we've got Josh Donaldson with the New York Yankees. Cool, Chuck. Atlanta is about 5 hours from me. Yeah, that'd be like when I was in San Diego going to Las Vegas and stuff. It's about a 3 to 4 hour drive. When I was stationed in Norfolk, Virginia, it was like a 4 hour drive, 3 hours if I took the ferry and took a break. Going to New Jersey for when I was stationed down in Norfolk, Virginia, going home on the weekends. Usually I'd wait for like a 3-day weekend with the holiday on a Monday. But Josh Bell with the Washington Nationals. Mariano Rivera with the Kansas City Royals. Shout out to Lockin 99 rookie card for him. We got a Power Zone from Mark McGuire. And then we've got a Ricky Henderson top stadium club for the Oakland Athletics. Right, pack number 4, halfway part of the box. Frank's Card Corners in the house. How you doing there, Frank? Stadium Club, I always thought had the best. Yeah, they do. They do. I like collecting Stadium Club. I love the photography on them. These ones have not failed their reputation for having awesome photography. Eloy Jimenez with the Chicago White Sox. Shout out to Chuck. Then we've got Jacob deGrom with the New York Mets. Awesome photographs there. Got Mike Yastrzemski, San Francisco Giants. And then we've got a Destiny card, the regular, not like the Ronald Acuna red we got here, but the regular, Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Ryan Valade, or Valade with the Colorado Rockies rookie card. Okay, pack number 5. You're doing good. All right, Frank. 10 Pepsis. 10 Pepsis a day. That's too much Pepsi. Who's drinking 10 Pepsis a day? That's too much. Jonathan India with the Cincinnati Reds. Shout out to Aaron, Faith, Family, and Sports. Then we got a Barry Larkin with Cincinnati Reds getting his Hall of Fame plaque there. That's a cool Barry Larkin card. I wonder if Aaron's got one of those. Anthony Rendon with the California Angels, Diamond Princess. Then we have a red Sonny Gray with the Minnesota Twins. And then JT Realmuto with the Philadelphia Phillies. Pack number 6 coming up next. Still have only 9 thumbs up. 9 thumbs up. I just uploaded a new video opening random packs. The packs included 1981 Fleer up to 2021 22 packs to possibly get to rep. Oh, that's cool. Giancarlo Stanton with the New York Yankees. Shout out to Bernie H. He's got his son's got the New York Yankees. He's got the Pittsburgh Pirates in his mega box that he gets from me monthly. Jeremy Pena with the Houston Astros rookie card. Then we got a Alex Bregman with the Houston Astros. And we got an insert, Team of the Future, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So we got Destiny, Power Zone, and Team of the Future. Then our last card in pack number 6, Ryan Sandberg with the Chicago Cubs. Alright, on to pack number 7. Alright, so Eli Morgan with the Cleveland Guardians rookie card. And we've got Jose Canseco with the Oakland Athletics. Gourmet Breaks. Then we got O'Neal Cruz with the Pittsburgh Pirates rookie card. Shout out to Bernie H for his Pittsburgh Pirates. We got a Craig Biggio. Is this going to be a black or a sepia? Sepia. There we go. Houston Astros sepia card. Put that sepia right over here. And a Darryl Strawberry with the New York Mets. Darryl Strawberry. Alright, our bonus pack, or pack number 8. I don't know why they call it 7 packs plus 1 bonus pack. So our last pack mojo chance for this one. Alright, so we've got Ernie Banks for the Chicago Cubs. And we've got Jose Berrios. Does it say who he's with here? This is the second time I saw this one. Don't know for sure who he's with there. Probably a Hall of Famer. Minnesota Twins. Then Ronald Acuna Jr. Oh, boom. I think I've got this one, but I don't think I have it in the red yet. Babe Ruth. Red. If I do, I got 2. Because I know I got 1 for sure. Alright, and then Tyler O'Neill with the St. Louis Cardinals. That finishes up our content for today. We still didn't get into double digits. Man, I thought we would have got at least 10, or a few above 10, but that's okay. You guys got any questions for me? Before we do my final 2 minutes, see who's here at the end. chime in for their bonus entries. Oh, let's do a recap real quick first. Recap. It's their old marketing scheme of making the consumer think they're getting some kind of a deal. A bonus pack. Yay. Yeah, I know. Instead of getting 7 packs, we'll give you 7 packs plus a bonus pack to make you feel better for buying 40 cards for $10 or $15 or whatever you buy your blaster boxes for. But that's what they do these days, that's for sure. So these were basically our base cards here. Alright. And today we got 1 black. Josh Donaldson. We got 2 reds. Babe Ruth playing the saxophone, and Sonny Gray with the Twins. And then we got a sepia. We got 2 Destinies, a Jazz Chisholm Jr. base. Oh, excuse me. Drink that water too quick. And a Ronald Acuna Jr. red. And a Power Zone for Mark McGuire base insert. And a Team of the Future, Vladimir Guerrero. And then what I will do when we're done is I'll put this Mike Trout into my Master Photo Pen, card number 200. I don't know why they get those little silver dots on there sometimes. Must be that just the way they printed up these. And they package it in there. And sometimes, because they're up against the packs, they get little dings and scratches. So it would be hard to send these in to get them graded the way they packed them into the packs. I just keep them raw like this and not send them in for grading. That's about the best way to do it, probably. So other than that, let's get in here. We got boom. There you go. Start that end of stream 2-minute warning. All you have to do is say here or present or type something in the chat. And we will, when it says, so I set it at 50, 51, 52. When I see 353, we're going to end it. I'm going to put in the end of your bonus entries here. So Center Hill cards, you were at the beginning, so you get +2 at the end. Get +2. And then Chuck Dupree, Chuck. You get a bonus entry at the end of the stream, Chuck. Jay's Mix gets a +2. Okay, and then Dragon Fan Tim gets an entry. Big Ray's Ball Cards gets an entry. Reporting for duty, Uncle Ron. Oh no, the last one that, oh no, a couple of you guys have called me Uncle Don through the years, but Dearman used to be the one that, and some people actually thought that I was his uncle at one time. Some of the people did. They said, Dearman, is Don really your uncle? He said, no, I just call him my Uncle Don because he was so nice to me when I first started coming to his channel. Alright, Jay's Mix, Big Ray, got Jay's Mix, right? So yeah, right now I've got Jay's Mix, I got Center Hill cards, I got Chuck, I got Dragon Fan Tim, and I got Jace Mix. Oh yeah. Blake calls me Uncle Don too. Yeah, one of these days I want to meet Blake. I'd like to go on one of his exploration videos. That would be awesome. But yeah, one of these days I'd like to get together with Blake. He seems like a really nice person. I am currently trying to get trading card database to add some cards I have that I can't add without the checklist to pad my lead over second place with unique wonders. Oh, I see. You're trying to become the leader for the unique Wander Francos. I'm hoping to meet Blake when I go to Atlanta. Oh, that's good, Chuck. That's good. Don, you're my big brother. I don't think you're more than 10 years older than I am. That's fine. Yeah, I'll be 65 this July. Gotta switch to Medicare. Yep. Be 65 in a couple months. So July 9th, this year, I will turn 65. Nope. Man, I forgot all about paying attention here. Oh, did I? Hold on a second. Let me, gave people extra time. That's okay. I think people just been chatting in the chat. Don, you're my big brother. I don't think more than 10 years older than I am. All right. So that's who I got. It looks like we got a total of what do we got? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, so we will have over 715 for sure today. We'll be working toward 800 tomorrow on Thursday. So I don't know, we might reach the 900 mark for entries. That would be a new record. But hopefully you all are having a great day. Hopefully it's trying to be sunny where you are. It's trying to be sunny. I see clouds in the distance. I can see the snow on the top of the mountains. That's what's nice about my house. We can see the mountains in the distance with the snow on them. But other than that, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day. We'll do something fun tomorrow. I'm trying to think of what for sure. We will definitely do an Allen and Ginter for sure. We might even do a double Allen and Ginter. We'll see. Might have a Allen and Ginter challenge. We'll see. I'll be deciding between now and then what we will do for sure. It snowed at work this morning, and then when I got off work, it was 50 degrees. Good night, all. You all too. Have a great and wonderful day. We'll see you all around the channels, I'm sure. And this is Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veterans, sports cards, and more. Having been with you today live with Are You Ready for Some Football? 2010 Hall of Fame class for football. And this Friday we will be doing Tom Glavine here. I got the box here. You can see all the cards we're going to be previewing for Tom Glavine. I don't know how many unique ones I have there. Probably at least 50 or more. But wait until you get my Ken Griffey Jr. binders done. That's going to be a fun one. It's got to be at least a couple thousand. That's my guess. Unique Ken Griffey Jr. cards. That's what I'm hoping for at least. I know I have well over 1,000. I got close to 10,000 cards, if not more, of Ken Griffey Jr.'s. But a lot of them was doubles, triples, quadruples, quadrunches. But other than that, y'all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed night, and we will see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Till then, have a wonderful and blessed day. It's not just words, but be blessed, as David says all the time. That's Guru. Fanatic Connecting, Guru.